In the twisting alleys of old Prague, where cobblestones echo underfoot and Gothic spires scrape the sky, there's a building that hides more than just dust and memory. The old new synagogue, Europe's oldest active synagogue, holds many secrets. But the one people still whisper about is in the attic. The door is locked, the stairs sealed. And if you ask the caretakers why, they'll glance away and mutter the same words every time, because that's where the Golem is. In the late 1500s, the Jewish quarter of Prague lived under constant threat. Violence, false accusations, and forced conversions were part of everyday life. The community's leader, Rabbi Loew ben Bezalel, known simply as the Maharal, was not just a man of faith, but of deep mysticism. He studied the Kabbalah, the esoteric traditions of Jewish thought, and in his desperation to protect his people, he turned not to kings or soldiers, but to something far older. According to legend, the Maharal walked to the banks of the Vltava river and gathered clay, thick, dark, and wet. He brought it to the synagogue and began to shape it. A torso, limbs, a face. It was the form of a man, but massive, silent, unbreathing. With the help of 2 trusted students, he performed sacred rituals, chanting words lost to time. On the creature's forehead, he inscribed the Hebrew word emet, meaning truth. And when he placed a parchment with the secret name of God into its mouth, the clay opened its eyes. The golem was alive. It did not speak. It did not eat. It did not feel pain or fear, but it obeyed. Its mission was clear: protect the Jewish people, and it did. Stories say it patrolled the ghetto at night, scaring off thugs, warning off intruders. Some claimed it could vanish into walls or crush a man's skull with one hand. It was a symbol of divine justice, walking among mortals. But power without soul is dangerous. The golem, for all its loyalty, was not alive in the way you and I are. It followed orders exactly, too exactly. If told to stop anyone who poses a threat, it might flatten a man for shouting too loudly. If told to defend the synagogue, it could tear through a crowd in a panic. The golem could not understand intent, only command, and one day the Maharal forgot. As the Sabbath approached, when all work, including magic, must cease, he neglected to remove the parchment from the golem's mouth. Left unchecked, the creature rampaged through the streets. It was not evil, it was lost, confused, but the destruction was real. The Maharal, horrified, chased it down and wiped one letter from its forehead, changing emet, truth, to met, death. The clay crumbled to the ground, lifeless once more. But here's where the legend grows quiet. Some say the Maharal disassembled the body and returned the clay to the earth. Others say he brought it back to the synagogue, to the attic, and locked it away, not destroyed, just waiting, because what is made for protection might be needed again. Over the centuries, caretakers of the old new synagogue have refused to open the attic. In the 20th century, a Nazi officer reportedly tried to break in. He vanished without a trace. In other accounts, workers who tried to renovate the space grew sick, panicked, or fled. One rabbi simply said, "We do not disturb what is not ours to command." To some, the golem is a metaphor, an expression of the power and danger of creation, a warning against unleashing forces we don't fully understand. To others, it's a symbol of resistance, the hope that, when all else fails, justice will still rise from the ground. But to many in Prague, it's not a metaphor at all. It's real, sleeping, watching, waiting. Because the golem wasn't just built for one generation, it was built for a moment of desperation, and those moments always return. So, if you ever walk through Prague at night and feel like the air is thicker near the synagogue, or catch a shadow moving across a window that shouldn't be lit, just keep walking, and don't look up. Have you ever heard of the Golem of Prague? Do you think it's just a story, or is it possible something still sleeps above the synagogue's ceiling beams? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more unsettling folklore from around the world. Until next time, speak carefully, respect what was built in silence, and never ever write your own name in clay.